All right, everybody, here we are, day number 5 of 21 days to 30K as a TikTok creator. I got some fun stuff to show you guys. So let's just get right into it. You might remember my previous video was day number 4, and we hit roughly $3,800 some odd dollars. So I'm really excited to say that we've made another whole $100 other dollars in a day. Let's pull up the count right here, refreshed for today, and we're looking at $3,938 and change. I'm looking at the count of qualified views, and that's been bumped up to 4.1 million views, which is pretty exciting. So that means basically, and again, that's in the last 30 days, not just in the period of time that I've been doing this little challenge, but just keep that in mind. I've learned a few things today that I'm going to touch on really quick if you're following along and maybe wanting to attempt this for yourself. One thing I've discovered, what videos contribute to this number. So a couple of things to share. I've noticed that my revenue per mil has not gone up. I have one video from the previous month where the revenue per mil was $1.20, which was really exciting. But I'm just noticing my revenue per mil has slowly been going down over this period, and I'm trying to figure out why, because that's really frustrating. I don't know if there's something, I don't know anything about how this works when it comes to the revenue per mil, which again, if you're not familiar with that term, that basically means revenue per 1,000 views. Okay. It was at 121 on one video that I had go viral, and then a lot of videos, it was like 81 cents, and now it's showing 78 cents. So it's constantly going down, and I'm trying to figure out if creators are able to do something to bump that number up. So I might do some homework here at some point as part of this challenge to try and figure out if the revenue per mil is something that the creator can influence depending on the type of content they create, the length of the video, the topic. I don't know what it would be. So that's something I have no knowledge on. I'm just flying into this trying to do something, and then money's going down, or the average overall value per mil is going down, and I want to figure out why that is, because 120 $1.20 for every 1,000 views sounded really awesome when I first started doing this. So that's that. Going over to, let's talk about content. There's something that I was looking into today that I just discovered that you guys might be interested in. Again, if you're trying to attempt something like this for yourself. So I'm going to pull up here. I'm looking at my notes. I'm going to pull up here. First, let me just show you my revenue over the last 30 days per video, sorted by highest revenue. So if I pull that up, you're going to see that the first 3 videos average over $1,000 each. So that means there are 3 videos in my TikTok account that all have averaged $1,000 payout. And that's, again, over the course of 30 days. So it's a rolling 30-day period. It's just looking at that. But then if I go down the list, there's a sharp drop after those 3 videos. So the next one is 427, then it drops even further to 91, 86, and so on. Don't know what that's about. So the interesting thing here is when this program first started, I had a video that was so interesting, and I've never had a video do this before, but it's that third video right there that's showing for 924 payout. That video is not my usual viral content, but the weird thing about that video is it went viral, but it went viral way more slowly. And what I mean by that is it got some initial traction, but it kept gradually building on itself over the course of 2 or 3 weeks. And usually when I have a video go viral, it's trending for a week tops, but that one, I don't know what it was. So if you're curious what made that video different compared to my usual viral videos, that video, I think it just struck a nerve with a lot of people, because in that video, I was very critical of the education system, and I think that ruffled some feathers. And my best guess is that is why it slowly and retained its trending status, I guess, over that period, that 3-week period. because for the longest time, that was actually my most highest revenue generating video for the longest time. And then you can see here, I have 2 videos since then that are now higher now. So that's just something that I've observed. I'm trying to figure out how I can, that thing was a fluke. I knew it would ruffle feathers, but what I didn't know is that it would perform drastically different, way more drastically different than my usual videos did. So we'll see if I can recreate that somehow. I would love to be able to do that, but that one was totally a fluke, quite honestly. Okay, now I'm going to switch the screenshot, and now I'm going to sort the report it's going to show the revenue, but it's going to show based on the most recent video being posted. So if I switch that here, my most recent video has generated, this was a video I posted earlier this week. You can see it's earned $86 up to this point. The one prior to that earned $91, both pretty exciting. That's pretty awesome. Here's the thing I want to point out to you guys. And I'll say those first 2 videos, that's to be expected. That's about what I would expect. Both those videos at the time of this reporting. So just keep in mind, the reporting you're seeing here on the revenue generated from each video, the video is 1 more day old than what this is reporting on. So those 2 videos, if I remember right, without having to check my TikTok account, they're both around 200 something, maybe 300,000 views. So that number, I'm anticipating it might go up a little bit higher, maybe surprise us. But that's where we're at with those 2 videos. Here's the thing that I want to point out that I just discovered today that I'm sitting here a little frustrated by, and also wondering what the reason is. So if you look more towards the middle, so it's the 4th and 5th video going down, you'll see that there's 2 videos there posted on the 20th and then the 19th that are both showing $0 generated. And I was sitting here thinking, I saw that, I'm like, maybe those videos aren't a minute long. Maybe they're less than a minute, because that's one of the requirements of this creativity beta program, is that a video has to be a minute long to be eligible to earn rewards. Okay. But I went and I double checked both those videos, and they both are a minute long. And the other odd thing is that it's not like they didn't perform well. They both have, let's say, an average of 25,000 views across both of them, maybe a little bit higher. So as far as I can tell, they should be eligible, but for some reason, those 2 videos are not offering any rewards, and I have no idea why. My only other suspicion is, and I have to check this, and I didn't check it before I started recording this, but I'm wondering if people have to stay on a video for so long in order for the video to be eligible for rewards as well. And those 2 videos, the average drop off when someone basically swipes and moves on to a different video, the average drop off is much sooner than my typical viral videos. So neither of those videos went viral in the way I would define it. But they did get, their views are into the, 5 figures. But that's my best guess that they just aren't hooking people, and so people aren't sticking around and not finishing the video. That's my best guess. So I saw that, and I was very frustrated by that, just because I thought these smaller videos that are a minute long that were getting some performance, 20, 30,000 views, I thought they were contributing to my number this whole time. This is the first time in a while that I sorted it by most recent, and that's the only reason I saw this. And that's when I was like, oh man, what's going on here? Because that would have been another $100 or so. So that's that. Maybe by the next video, I'll have a better answer on what's going on here, but I just discovered that. Thought I would share with you guys. Again, if you are interested in trying to do something like this for yourself, then just know that. So I'll do my homework on that. In terms of where we're going, I posted, so kind of future predictions. I posted another video to my series this morning. As I mentioned to you in my last video, I'm staggering them a little bit more to see if they perform better. Last I checked, I think that video was around 250,000 views. So if I multiply that by the 70 some odd cents, let's call it 80 cents, then we're looking at, what is that? Maybe $160. Is my math right there? Something like that. You know what? I'm going to pull up my calculator really quick and we're going to do it. So let's say 250,000 views divided by 1,000 times, I think I did that math wrong, but maybe I didn't. Oh, so I think I did that right, 200. So possibly $200 will be added to our rewards. We'll see tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But that's where we're at today. So right on the cusp of hitting the $4,000 mark. It's pretty safe to say we're going to hit that tomorrow. So that's exciting. And this is only that'll be day 6. So we will have still, almost 2 weeks to go. So that's promising. We'll see where we end up. Cool. So that is our video for today. Thanks for checking this out. Hope this was helpful for you guys in some way if you're interested in following along. If you're seeing this and I'm new to you, give me a subscribe, give me a follow. I'm teaching how to go viral on TikTok. I'm showing what it's like to get rewards from TikTok. Give me a follow and check that out and come back and see what else we have posted because this is going to be a 21-day journey. Lots of fun. I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching.